Good morning. Very windy. No idea if you'll be able to hear me. But actually out using the Sony today. Little picture there in a minute to prove it. But it's just Monday, start of new week, and my last week for my ultra, which I've probably mentioned a few times now. And a little run yesterday, and today, although a day off, it's just about keeping moving, maybe some stretching today, keeping warm, starting to eat. Well, starting to eat generally, but actually just starting to think about what I eat. But no mist, sadly, so it's no perfect photography day, so that's annoying. I seem to have missed all of those, but never mind. It's still quite nice. Some interesting clouds around, interesting kind of light, but anyway, it's kind of irrelevant right now. It's all about just big walk, get some miles in, still keep moving, keep the body going, and just start to mentally prep for Saturday. Try and work out some logistics. Currently all of that I think is going to shit, and I don't really want to talk about that for now, but it's going to shit. Alright, just at my favourite steps on one of my runs. Weirdly, more awkward to walk up. The size of the gaps are just sort of a little too short or a little too long. They're just in that horrible medium space where you kind of have to take 2 steps on each platform. So it's weird because they're actually really nice to run up, so they're obviously built for that, which I don't think was the idea when the National Trust built them, really. But I think they might become a bit of a scene of some training in the future. I've also got another idea that I want to kind of create a slightly nicer video of running, really. That's my plan, I reckon. Well, they say nature heals. Not really sure at the moment. Lots of brain fog. Maybe too much thinking. Starting to look forward to having a coffee at the end of this walk though. Sitting down, taking it all in. Trying to figure out next steps. Well, looking forward to my coffee at the end of my walk. Hasn't, as usual, gone to fucking plan. Very short. Immediately bringing a camera with me means that I stop, take photos, obviously film stuff, and just kind of take it very slow. I want it to be a little bit faster paced, so I'm only really going to end up doing maybe 6 kilometers. Maybe I'll try and get a bit more in. But I want a coffee as well, without falling over logs. Or these logs in front of me. Nearly coffee time. Beautiful. Nice and quiet-ish in the woods. Quite a lot of effort this filming, Lark. Quite a lot of effort. And how do you make it interesting? Anyway, that's for me to figure out. Last run before the big day. Probably a stupid idea. Never mind. Everybody works differently, and I feel like I need to keep moving. I can't sort of stop and rest. So, yeah, last one anyway. Wednesday. New Year's Day. New year, new me? Probably not. Probably still be a fuck up. Whatever.